Many thanks for staying with us on the newsroom. I'm Simisola Adigun, and these are trending headlines at the moment. The National Assembly has begun the induction ceremony for senators and members-elect of the 10th Assembly. The induction ceremony is intended to educate lawmakers-elect on legislative business. According to the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, this is extremely important as more than 70% of federal lawmakers coming into the 10th Assembly are first-time lawmakers. On the leadership tussle in both houses, some lawmakers say the political parties should not interfere in the leadership choices, while others believe that parties should give direction in form of zoning of the legislative positions. The Supreme Court has fixed May the 9th for judgment for the appeal filed by former Osun Governor Gboyega Oyetola against the election of Ademola Adeleke. A 5-member panel of the Supreme Court announced the date after taking arguments from lawyers to parties on Monday. In his appeal, Oyetola is seeking the reversal of the March 25 judgment of the Court of Appeal in Abuja, which affirmed Adeleke's victory in the last governorship election in Osun State. The appeal court had in its judgment set aside an earlier judgment by the Osun Governorship Election Petition Tribunal, which held in favor of Oyetola and removed Ademola Adeleke. In business, the Nigeria Safety Investigation Board and Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority have expressed readiness to conduct a thorough investigation on the MAX aircraft incident. An aircraft operated by MAX Air reportedly crash-landed on Sunday at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, after one of its tires burst into flames. The aircraft was said to be arriving from Yola, Adamawa State, when the incident occurred. Commenting on the incident in a statement on Monday, Musa Nuhu, NCAA Director General, said the outcome of the investigation would help the agencies to make appropriate recommendations to prevent a recurrence. In COVID updates, China says it will continue to manage the pandemic with measures against Class B infectious diseases after the World Health Organization announced that COVID-19 pandemic no longer constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. Mi Feng, the spokesperson for the National Health Commission in China, said the virus still continues to mutate and sporadic and localized infections still exist in China. So all localities and departments should continue to manage COVID-19 with measures against Class B infectious diseases to ensure people's health and facilitate their work and lives. Meanwhile, the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, in conjunction with Allah Resort Limited, has concluded arrangements to turn the Akure Airport into an airtropolis. The Chief Executive Officer of the resort, Moyosola Niro Oladuni, made this known in Akure on Monday during a news conference to herald the inauguration of the project on Tuesday. While disclosing the project would be inaugurated with the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between FAN and the management of the resort, Niro Oladuni added that the Airtropolis, which would be the first of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa, would drive lives around the aviation industry. On the global scene, Serbian Education Minister Branko Ružić has resigned on Sunday, 4 days after a school shooting that saw a 13-year-old kill 8 students and a security guard. In an open letter signed to Serbian Prime Minister, Ružić offered his condolences to the families of victims of what he described as a cataclysmic tragedy that has rocked the Balkan nation. Opposition parties and human rights groups immediately called for the minister's resignation, while thousands gathered in front of the ministry a day after the shooting, conveying the same message. And in sports, Lionel Messi has returned to training with Paris Saint-Germain on Monday, 6 days after the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner was suspended for going on an unauthorized trip to Saudi Arabia. Messi had traveled to Saudi Arabia without PSG's permission to fulfill commitments as part of a contract with the country's tourist office and was suspended by the Qatar-owned club after failing to turn up for training last Monday. His return makes it likely he will feature in PSG's home match with relegation-threatened Ujixor next Saturday. Well, that's all on the newsroom. Many thanks for watching. I'm Simisola Adigun. Bye for now.